It helps if I actually unmute. Hey, everybody. You're watching Pagan Tech on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. Hi, Facebook people. Hi. It's me, your friendly photographer. And I have a pile of stuff that I want to do tonight. I'm going to keep plowing through the pictures that I have, and I'd love for you to hang out with me and chat so we can continue getting these done. I got to get them done. That is so important. So, give me just a moment while I reseat myself here in the studio. And, yeah, I got, my microphone looks like it's doing good. Check, 1, 2, my mic sound nice. Right, because that's what we all wanted to hear, right? Now, if you're on Facebook and you are chatting, I'm not sure if I can see you, but it's worth a shot, right? So let's switch over to the desktop and let's take a look. We're going to get a little bit of music going on too. Yeah, that works.
Baby, I'm fired up. Baby, I'm fired up.
Ooh, yes, I'm fired up. Sorry, I'm going to move it over here. I'm more than happy to try to get this to work on any of these platforms. And it looks like I've got, yay. 2 people? 2 people watching. Hello, 2 people watching. So, yeah, there we go. All right. I need to go to, oh gosh. Pictures. All right. We are past 5167. 5167. Still on day 1. this guy. I like that. That's a good feature. Now, supposedly, over in that corner over there, I'm supposed to have chat. It's supposed to come up next to where the film strip is. Right here. I don't know if it's going to work. It says it's supposed to work, but what's it going to do? Say no? All right. Yeah, she's a little tired there. Well, it's desirable. Instructor. So we found out something very important, that when I am doing rendering, especially when I start bringing up the images themselves, they have a tendency to just eat the processor alive. It's because it's opening it and it's rendering it out from RAW to an actual image. RAW is not an image, RAW is sensor data. So it has to actually render it to something that the sensor, that the computer can understand. Oh, did you do updates? I don't really know. I wish the focus point was more on her temple, which would have included the side of her head to the eye. It looks like it's actually at the eye level, which is here. I mean, it's a good picture. Is this Tatiana, I think? One of the Karate Kids, yeah. Something's wrong. I'm going to
Take
move this
me
here just a hair.
away from home.
The thing is that this area
Show me
was
all the
really
places I've never known.
dark, so it had a tendency to be drastically darker than anticipated. Oh, okay, so
Erase
my
all of these broken dreams
together
in flight.
stand is trying to fall apart right now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Test 1, 2. Let me see if I can turn the gain up a little bit. No. Test 1. This test 1, 2. Test. Blah, 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 blah. See, the microphone doesn't seem like it's doing as well as it usually does. Maybe push it up to there. Yeah, that's good right there. Let's go a little higher. Right. Oh, stop. Okay, fine. All right, here. We're going to test it, and we're going to say, yes, that's right at the top of the volume that I want to be. Hi, Facebook people. It's me, your friendly photographer, and we're just kind of chilling. If you type something in chat, I might be able to see it. I hope I'll be able to see it. I'm not sure. This program kind of combines all of the different streams into one stream, and kind of has a tendency to make things blurry. But I've not done on the Facebook side before. It looks pretty interesting, so we'll give it a shot. And we're back to 0. Okay. I want to do just a touch more clarity. I want to dehaze it just a hair. I just want to take the haze, drop that down a little bit here. That's good, but I want to bring the saturation up just a bit. No, right there. Okay. That logo, nice and crisp and sharp.
Up here,
All right, it's okay.
bound only by
She's on the 3rd, so that's good. Let's do some denoise, see if that'll clear it up. I see my Twitch number went up to 2. Hi, Twitch person, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that cleared up really good. But see, it's not on a focal length, or not on a focal point that I like. It's really sharp right there. I think it's like right on the other side of her face. That cleared up really well. Ah, processor. I was thinking about this. I wonder. Holy moly. Now, that should theoretically help prevent the buffering. We'll see. Oops. The audio buffering. It'll slow the images down, but that looks pretty good. Let's do a wide adjust on it. We'll render it out. Let him have it. I think it was in the transition. That's pretty groovy music. Dig that. All right, so I think I solved the buffering issue. So who's punching? Is it Aubrey that's punching? Is this Aubrey's arm? Or is this Aubrey's arm? This has got to be Aubrey's arm.
Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
Test 1, 2. Trying to make sure that the... What did I do to fix the buffering? Hey, Blinktron, how are ya? I think it's fixed. I actually increased the CPU priority for the process that runs the audio streaming. So, theoretically, it should be working. I know, it's hacky. Theoretically, that's...
This is the future. Human error.
Yeah, that's true. It's not a hack if it works. It's called a workaround. Yeah, I was thinking, you know, it's if we're fighting for the CPU, maybe if we adjust the CPU priority for what we want to be a little higher, then maybe that'll work. And so I'm playing with a green screen today. I'm not using the AI application. Hopefully chroma key will work. And so you can actually see the microphone that's right here. Hello, microphone. How are you? Breckenridge Brewery Vanilla Porter. This stream is tagged not for children. Oh, wow. We're up to, it says 5. Mercy. Hey, 5 people. How are you, 5 people? I am not sure who the 5 people are, but I am grateful for you being here. Let's see. And, I like this. I need to decrease just a hair right there. And I see where I need to cut. So it's actually good right there. Nope, that's button. Yes, I heard that a little bit. It's called OBS Browser. I do have a lot of them. No, I don't want to end task. Let's cause it to crash. Excuse me. So what do I use for the AI background replacement? Oh, what did I use? It was called XSplit VCam. It was a trial, and it was okay, but sometimes the AI would wig out, and it would cause. I really believe that's what was causing some of the issues that I was having, and I was really nervous about it deciding to just one moment just absolutely losing its AI mind and stop blanking out my background, and then you'd see the wall with a curtain on it, and I'm not really in the mood to show my wall with a curtain on it. It's really boring. I'd rather have the fancy asteroids that you see. I like that. Accidental Renaissance. There's a wide adjust. And back to bridge. No. Meh. Just doesn't tell a story. I like this. If this was in focus, this would tell a tremendous story. Because that's what the story was one person was hitting, one person held the bag, and another person was trying to tear the hitting person away from the bag. No, no, no. Well, that's starting to tell the story. Right there. I like that one. Currently messing around with the NVIDIA broadcast app. Going to do the same thing, and it's free, but you have to have an RTX vid card for it. Yeah, I saw that, and although they unlocked a portion of it, which was the audio noise reduction for the GTX cards, it was not going to be useful for me because I don't have an RTX card. And I'm not really, NVIDIA's not really high on my list of vendors that I want to give my money to, because all the crashing that I've had has all been the NVIDIA driver has crashed and your NVIDIA card has been unplugged and NVIDIA this, NVIDIA that. I'm like, I don't even want to think NVIDIA anymore, which is why that AMD card is on my desire list. It's on my desire list. Yeah, look at that. Right on the lines. There's a story. How do you like that? It's almost... that tells a little better story. No, there's a different... Come on, grab it. Get zip, 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 zip. Right there. Believe it or not, that's up. That's where the lines were. Sure, we'll go with that. Sorry to hear about that. I've never had an issue like that with my NVIDIA cards. Yeah, I read a bunch of people in the NVIDIA forums were having issues like that with the 1080 Ti's. I think that the 1080 Ti's, there was a memory issue. I think that they timed the memory so aggressively that it just wore the memory out too soon. I'm really just ragging this system out. Yeah, I like that one. All right, so I'm going to retitle this next time I do this, called Listen to My Laggy Music. Love that aggressive face. This is one... Oh, it's only 1/250th, so... That's not bad. I love some good dubstep. I gotta tell you, my music tastes are so weird. Good crunchy dubstep like this, where it's percussion and tonality in percussion, love it. Music Lag Fest. Yeah! Music Lag Fest 2021. I'm gonna put... Oh, we get, yeah, we're down to 3 people. All right. Hey, 3 people. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you being here. Look at that. I love that. So, 3 people. While this is doing its little thing, I'm going to do an unboxing. I got a new toy today. Because I had to replace my toy, actually my monopod from this photo setting. I had to replace my monopod. I had to order a new monopod. Huh? I am trying to be careful. I am not gonna mess it up. I am going to try my hardest on this. Get that back. Cutting board. Wall knife. Oh, I hope that it ended. Look at this gigantic box. You see this gigantic box? Big ass box, right? This is what was in it. This right here. Amazon, making the world a boxier place. What's that? That is crazy big box.
Yeah, you could have put like
Oh wow, this is kind of it's a shoulder thing like this.
put 8 in it.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, there's something in here. Bonk. Pieces, parts to put it together. Live unboxing. I was very sad that this photo shoot destroyed my monopod. I've had that monopod for 5 years. I found it at a community ministry place that it's a thrift shop and benefits the local area people, the local area
Life.
ministries rather than like Goodwill, which is a for-profit company that they don't tell you about. And yeah, I am not a fan of Goodwill because they are for-profit, but they tell everybody, oh, we're non-profit, but they're for-profit. However, this company or nonprofit organization, they do everything here in the town that I live in. Everything benefits the town, and they are all volunteers. It's run by the local ministry, so I'm pleased enough, and I enjoy shopping there. How am I supposed to do this? What the heck?
Life.
Well, it's not that. Oh, there it goes. It just gets tighter as I... Oh, this one. Oh, yeah. It's carbon fiber. And, ooh, I have my anti-idiot youngster utility that comes with it. This is what I use to make sure that the kids don't bump into me. It works very well at zoos. Oh yeah, look at that. Screws right on and off. So let's see. Wow, so smooth. Oh yes. Now these are clamps. Oh my. Oh, it's so wow.
We lose a soul every day.
Yeah, that works.
We don't remember what's wrong and
Yeah.
what's right. The world is dead, but we stay.
I don't need one that goes 7 feet. Because if it goes 7 feet, then I won't be able to look at it. But look at this. This is my new head. I bought it separately from the monopod. You get to a certain level, you're starting to buy individual parts and put it all together instead of just here's a kit. I unlock the head and oh, it's so smooth. Look at that. That's some serious ball movement. It's very smooth ball. And then this rotates around, but I don't need it to rotate around really, because I can move the whole thing, right? But one thing I did find is that this top here is a universal top, and I can I actually bought several of these that I can mount my camera to, and my lenses too, because I have some lens that mount, and so I can swap it between this and my tripod, which has another head just like this. It's a Manfrotto, but it's got a different ball structure than this, but it's still a ball. But yeah, that's nice and light. That's gonna work well. And yeah, hold it like this, and yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah. I am very happy with this design and this choice. I was worried there for a bit, but I am no longer worried. This carbon fiber is really cool. It's very light, lighter than anticipated. Well, I'm gonna put it right here and then put it up when I get done with the stream. But that was a nice mild diversion. What's all this here? I have no idea what they are. It is attachable to foot support, but I did not buy a foot support because I don't use a foot support. Oh, the lever key unlocks the locking force. The lever key. They're lubed up now. And it comes with Allen wrenches. Oh, and the anti-bumping child device. All right. Halcyon Palooza. Did I pronounce that right? Hey, how are you? Glad you could join me. We just did an unboxing of a new monopod to replace the monopod that I destroyed while I was doing this particular photo shoot. It is an old monopod, so it had some age on it. It's not like this photo shoot destroyed it. It was just more coincidental than anything else. So these are the pieces parts. Here's the monopod. I'm very happy with this monopod so far, just by looking at it and touching it. So far, happy, yeah. And these are the pieces parts. I'm going to put those in my camera bag, and we shall continue. I edited this one, I believe. I think I sent that as an output, so we're good on that. So, don't lick it. No telling where it's been. Oh, I know. But it's so tempting. Is it pickled flavor? What's going on here? There it is. Don't lick the pickle. Yeah. Welcome to the Music Lag Fest. Alki works for short. Alki, welcome. I hope we're going to have fun. I hope you stick around because we're just going through 9,414 images. We are probably 500 up. So a little under 9,000 remaining. And this was a photo shoot that I did over the weekend of a black belt testing, 16 hours total, and then a black belt graduation combined with the actual locational event, which was a championship, international championship for karate, different martial arts, basically, martial arts championship. How many do I have to submit for the project? I actually did not. Frangelic! Alcy. Oh, I'm sorry, Alcy. But I appreciate you coming in, and I hope I got it. Oh gosh. I've gotten distracted. What was I talking about? How many I need for the project? I don't have a set number. I definitely want to get him a good 150. Right now, I think we're not even done with the first night, and we are at 53. So we haven't even finished the first 3 hours. I kind of like this one. She looks very tired. Let's see how it renders. Alcy. I will try to remember that. Now that I think about it, Alki was probably didn't roll off the tongue as nicely as anticipated. Oh boy. Doesn't tell a story enough. Meh. Yeah. No. Almost a story there, but not enough of him to understand who he is. All right, this was the two-man carry. Actually, I think it was a three-man carry. Maybe it was a two-man carry. Before I sleep, just pick up the beer and move on. Oh, where's my beer? I drank it all. They formed up three-man teams, and two of the people carried one of the person down and back. I want to say they did it down and back, and then they switched, and down and back, and then they switched, and down and back. So everybody had to carry somebody twice, and everybody got carried once. And I gotta tell you, these black belt candidates, they went through some hell. And, you know, this guy is going for his first black belt. We have some of these candidates. I think this kid right here is, and this kid right here, they are both already black belts. They're going for like their first degree, because I don't see any little marks on them.
I feel like I fought all my life for this.
Welcome to the Music Lag Fest 2021. It's because you see the window that's over there. Probably, I guess this is pointing right. The window that's over across the page, that's a YouTube window. It has to render the YouTube window, and between Bridge, Photoshop, and YouTube, doing all at the same time, along with OBS and all the OBS rendering, has a tendency to get a little bit wackadoo. So. I do like the music though. I hope it's not echoing. I'm really trying to make sure it doesn't echo. Yeah. Hopefully that's a little better. I like this. I'm gonna render it just as is.
Oh, I can't forgive, can't forget myself. The peace that I'm missing, it kills me inside.
I want to try to render this out because this is the patching that they use, the patches that they use. I think that might be important for them because they do. This is for advertising. I did this. There's no staging, nothing. This was all taken in real time, but the goal of this was to give him some advertising images for a future. premier training, black belt training, leadership training, expert training, master's training. Is he one of the instructors? Well, this looks like Aiden here. This one here? Open it up. Oh, yeah. One of the other students, his name is Christian. He looks, as the back of the head looks very Aiden-esque. Let's see. Let's run a denoise it a little bit, see if the AI will pick up on the fabric and stitching. Goodness. Not as good as anticipated, but I'll throw it in there. Whoa. I need to, well, that might be a future project. This is one of the young men that was kind of beloved by the community. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this render and see what it looks like. I think it's John. Can you all hear the music still? Let me make sure. Yeah, it looks like it's up at the appropriate level. If the music is too loud, please let me know. If the music is too soft, please let me know. If you'd like the stewardess to come refresh your beer, please let me know. Oh, excuse me, flight attendant. Too far.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but they see where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch.
Nope, you're smiling. You're not supposed to smile on a black belt workout. There. Look at that. Look of pain. Sounds great to me. Awesome. Thanks, Elsie. Yes. Did it not? Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own And
thing.
Elsie, I appreciate the feedback. I really do. Supposedly, this is all. What's the term? Royalty-free music. I mean, it's royalty-free music on YouTube, listed as YouTube royalty-free music. So I'm pretty sure it's royalty-free.
Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Damn.
Yeah. Let's actually make the story on the third mark. There's a story. Like that.
I'm going mainstream.
Are they in four-man groups?
So I'm going mainstream.
I mean, they had fun. Fun is a relative term. I mean, they had fun while they were doing it. They tried to make it fun. How's that? You see, they worked them hard. Oh, this was the fighting. This was evening. Do I have? Whoa. We're not even done with 2 hours of this. We're at 9:44 out of 9 at 9:44 p.m. It started at 9. 8 is when I started taking pictures, but 9. We're only 44 minutes into the test. Yeah, that's true. That's why the kid was still smiling, because they were only 44 minutes into the test. We'll take a look at it at the 1 a.m. mark. You'll see a difference in their facial expressions. So yeah, this is good. I like him. Kind of has that teacher mode going on. He's focused. I'm not feeling it. Sorry, y'all. I have to be happy with what I'm putting out. That was not making me happy. It's too generic. I have enough pictures that I don't have to do generic. Were they punching each other? Because he's got a tombstone here. Right here? But what's he... He looks like he's making contact with the chest. And they did that. They punched each other in the chest. They actually did an entire round where they would punch each other in the stomach until one of them gave up. The first person to give up had to do push-ups, or sit-ups, or squats, or something, or burpees. Yeah, they protect the branding of the black belt to such a degree that they, I mean, it's like boot camp. I'm on board with what they did. This is not a lightweight test. This is something that's a 4-year cumulative test. So, yeah, absolutely. They're supposed to have abs of steel. Supposed to be able to do 1,000 push-ups during this weekend and 1,000 sit-ups, and at the end of that, then they're supposed to be able to do sparring. Absolutely on board. It's a hair off right there. Yeah, like that. Can I check mark? Go back. He is slightly offset. Right there on that line. He's leaning into the line, but over the line. Right there. Yeah, that's almost. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. See, my line is through his mass, but the line here is no. The line here is through his mass. So I'll try to keep the mass equal and balanced. That'll work. How's everybody doing? We doing okay? It's 56 minutes into stream. And we're just cruising right along. I think it's selected an image. No, not what I wanted. That's one of the instructors. No. I don't know. Let's see. Come on. It's loading. No. Yes. Story. Can we get it a little clearer? I actually ended up rendering this one the other day. One nice thing about doing my apply previous settings and keeping in that same setting family, turning it down a little bit, doing a little bit of dehaze, just a touch. Yeah, look at that. Is my color grading is always going to be the same. I rendered them out with a different color grading last time. I was in a hotel room and it was just a quick render. He was like, give me something quick. So by gum, I got him something quick. There we go. Yes, love it. Accidental Renaissance. Is he actually looking at me? Eh. I think this was a tag session. No, I think this was a 5 against 1 session. Or 4 against 1, like groups of 5. The goal of this was you never guarantee that your fight situation is going to be fair. So if you can prepare for overwhelming odds, like learning how to get out. Now that's the training. They say, here's how you do this. Here's how you get out. And they show them. Then they do it a test. And then they do it slowly. And then they do it fast. And then that's how they're learning how to get out of these scenarios. And then they say, do it, get out. Just really having a hard time finding the balance in this picture. So I'm just going to render it. Let him have it. Here's the picture for you. This was probably one of the do 1,000 kicks. Here's one that was rendered. Look at that. This was actually commented on by the staff when they saw this picture. They were very impressed with the straightness of the leg, the straightness of the toe, the line, all that stuff. They said, this is a proper kick. I think I'm going to actually denoise this one too. How's everybody doing? Blinktron, you doing okay? Rangelic? Elsie? Yeah. I'm thankful for you hanging out. I hope the music is to your liking because I really am enjoying this. Time for the music to have a strong. Yes. Perfect. Oh, here's... what's her name? I don't remember her name, but the lighting was really neat. How it glinted off her gloves and was right there, just more of a rim light around her face, silhouetting her face. I thought it was really neat. Super deep depth of field. That Boca's pretty good. It's not as creamy Boca as I like, but like the gloves are the focus of the image. It's really a nice image. I like this one. I want to put this on the thirds because this is that focus towards something. It's kind of the story I want to tell. Right there. Look at that. Mass. Right there. Yes. I like that. That tells a story. You like that? She was on the edge of the mat, so it was a little harder for me to get some good... Yeah, let's do that one. Silly enough. good. It's not Accidental Renaissance good, but it's good. Hey, she's getting her leg up there.
Without you on my mind, not even 1 minute can end up before you come around. I yearn for the days when I see your face, you before me. I long for the times you held me in.
It'd have been nice if I could have gotten her in focus, because she seemed to have some good stretch and reach on that kick. See, everybody else is like 60 degrees, 90 degrees. She was like 120 degrees. She's really kicking. What have I done? There we go. Standing. It's good form. Multiple good form. Instructors watching. Love it. What do they say about the heel versus the ball of the foot? I'm shooting 500 or 150. Yes. That's 2.8. Oh, 1/320th. A little faster. I think I just noticed that she had really good mechanics to her form. 'Cause, I mean, they're good. They're not tremendous. Their legs their knees are bent. Generally meh as far as their posture. Wednesday, huh? It's a rough day at work today. My kidney's been aching. I need my kidneys to settle down. A little better. But it doesn't seem like he's got control. I see you have pretty good control. She's putting her foot right there. The other one's just kind of throwing it seems. I want to Aubrey. Yeah, she looks tired there. I want the tired because what the most amazing thing was, as tired as they were, it's not a focus. As tired as they were, they didn't quit. They kept going. So if I can see the tired, if I can see the tired, then that means that others can see the tire too. So they had to kick their way from one side to the other. Oh, these are jump kicks, I guess. I don't know the names. My thing is photography, not karate. Here, focus. Got a little aerial action here. You shoot that fast, you're gonna get some air. Okay, so we're doing good. Everybody doing okay? We're doing good. We're doing good.
If you look at it that way, time that we get by with money we don't know. Pockets empty, but hearts are full anyway. Hey,
With a loud Kia. Oh, here's one that I rendered. Yeah, so he's got good form getting off the air, or getting off the ground, getting into the air. Getting that mass of his leg up so he can actually connect at the kick level. I guess. I mean... Oh, Facebook died? Yeah, we don't have a show. Do what?
you talk to me like breeze running free.
Oh. Well,
You take a picture of us kissing in cars. It makes my day 10 times better. Yeah.
yeah, plenty of RAM.
Like children and love like orange. You were too good for me, but I wanted you anyway. I always loved you over my head, even when you lived alone to make your parents mad.
Close it. Photoshop.
To your old life, turn the page, follow my bed. I don't care if loving you over my head.
Mm. That should help. Because I was using some VMem. No. No, I actually want to keep my cash. That was a pretty good extension. Yeah. He's doing proper. He's bringing it. I didn't realize he was picking his nose when I took that picture. Yeah, I like that one. Hopefully. There we go. I actually want to run that through Topaz. Topaz works a good chunk of the time. Kept a lot of the details of the skin, the follicles, and pores. These are not small pictures. They're quite hefty. It was dynamic. I don't think it told the story though. Hey, it's Cameron. Oh, we gotta render Cameron out. Always gotta render Cameron, especially when he mugs for the camera. All right, let's bring this up a bit, and I'm actually going to try to keep my contrast a little high, keep it a little contrasty. Bring my highlights down. He's getting some peaks on the lights up at the top. Oh, I can do that and then dehaze it a little bit. Just a little bit. Right there. See, he did this in the shadow. We'll do something with this. did this in the shadow, and that makes things really difficult. Cameron's an awesome dude. I've been taking pictures of Cameron for years and years and years. I think we might actually have to get a little bit more aggressive because we've got a lot of noise in here. It's dark. Do 35. Let's go to his tunic. Picked up his Cameron. Picked up his arm. I've been taking a picture of him for probably 9 years now. And, totally jam up dude. Absolutely love working with Cameron. He was in marching band. He was one of the drum lines of marching band. And got out of high school and went right to work there at the Premier Martial Arts. And he's head instructor of the Premier Martial Arts there in Augusta, I believe. He's earned his way up into the environment. He's a good example of you make your breaks. Succeed on your own. You pull yourself. Right way to do it. I love it. I love it. Ooh, that's a little bright. Let's bring this back down. A little contrasty. Take the dehaze back out. Okay, so what I do in this situation, we've changed our preset all out of whack. So we go, okay, we are at picture 5487. And we open this up. Yeah, that's fine. We open this up and we say, okay, go ahead and open it. Now that's now the last render that we did. '87. Since we already had the settings for this, it rendered this out. And now when we do previous settings, it's going to render out the settings for what we just did. Seems to be a little dark. Nope. $398 gigs, kind of trigger happy mode. Dougie Freshness, Pressness. Hey, I gotta tell you, this was 5 days running 12 hours a day and shooting both black belt trials, black belt graduation, and then the entire karate tournament for all those 5 days. And yeah, it was a long time. I didn't have a chance to do any of the processing while I was there. All different. Well, this group is a group of 60, but then the competitions were all different kids. Yeah. Yeah, if that was like one day, I definitely would be on board with that trigger happy comment, but it was a lot of days. But I was pretty trigger happy. I'm not gonna. No, I don't need names. You're right. Hopefully, I don't need names. I don't need names. I am processing. I'm doing two different processes. One is a process for the owner of the business, who is the one who signed me on as the photographer. Really like to tell a story like that. He's the one who signed me on as the photographer. Ooh, yeah. And his contract was for advertising, so I'm doing a lot of this for advertising purposes. So he's going to get a buttload anyways. That was the black belt graduation, and then the karate tournament was something extra that I just ended up shooting. I'm hoping that I post them on Facebook. They can get shared around. Maybe some of the contacts that I made while I was out there, I gave them business cards and things. They'll come to the website once I get them posted, and they'll start looking at it and start sharing it out amongst the peers of the karate group, and then the parents will come and see, and they'll say, "Oh, I like this picture. Can I buy it?" And I'll say, "Yes, you can. Everything is for sale." Yes.
I'm gonna try to pick it up and try to see with your screen.
All right. I am going to, yeah, that's right. I'm going to take a quick 30-second water break. So if you'll please excuse me while I go, I got to update my water because I am just parched. So I will be right back. And I appreciate you guys sticking around. We're going to have some more fun. We're going to see some more karate. We are only 10:24 p.m. on night 1. This went to 1 a.m. on night 1, and then 12, 13 hours the next day from 9 a.m., a little bit before 9 a.m., that's probably 8:30 a.m., till about 9:30 p.m. the next day. So, let's take a break. Did that not work? Where's my music? No? Go back here. Can we do that? Maybe this? That's right. Oh, no, that's not right. That's what the problem is. It was looking to try to pull something really silly. See, this is this. And we'll take this, and we shall add a scene, or there's a source in the scene, and we're going to call this, oh man, I'm just looking at this, it's all blurry. Oh, let's add this guy. That'll work. Let's try that. Transition. Yay! Okay, be right back. 30 seconds, folks.
In the wake of dawn, I see you shine. When I feel that heartbeat, I fly so much higher, fly so much higher, fly.
Hey, folks, I'm back. I'm gonna transition here. Where's my transition button?
So much higher, sky lines and clouds are below us now. Sky dive back down. Oh, take my hand, don't let go. Skyward bound. Skyward bound.
What kind of jank ass? That's too silly. Will this work? Yeah, see, look, it doesn't work on one side, but it works on the other. Now I have the asteroids. I have asteroids behind me. I love it. It's very spacey. Woo! So I have my water. I have my Kool-Aid. I have 2 turntables and a microphone. Well, I have a microphone. All right, back to it. Hey, if you're enjoying this, go ahead and hit that follow button, because I'm going to be doing this a couple of nights, probably for the next couple of weeks. At least a couple of nights a week, usually 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. During the weekdays, and then on the weekends I'm going to probably hammer this out as much as I can. I have a half-dead video card, so gaming is not really on my future, unless my potential guy that I have, he's trying to hook me up with a video card, and if that happens, yay, I get an updated video card. If it doesn't happen, yes. The question is, are you really a pagan? My answer is, yes, I am.
So much higher, fly so much higher.
I don't really fit that profile, do I? But I am. All right. This button. JB's got some good movement here. So it looks like they're doing tombstone hitting. So if you hear the music, we are doing Lagfest 2021 on the music. All of my images I shoot raw. So that just means when you die, you're like nature, and when you die, there's nothing else. Just curious. It's a weird concept. There's no true answer of when you die. I don't have enough information to know. My personal information is there's an imprint of you in the energies that are the universe, that you as a soul are never leaving. You're not really, it's hard to describe. Your imprint is there. It can imprint into the energies that are in the universe, whether it's that local energy of the house or something like that. But the consciousness that you are aware of, I do believe stops. I don't think that you're aware of anything after that point. Oh. shoot, I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is really a little bit on the warm side. It looks like it's... Yeah, that's a good number there. Minus 11. And that puts me at minus 2.4. How does that? Does that work out for you, Doogie? Oh, absolutely. I appreciate you helping me out, man. Really do, because I can hear it just kind of playing in the background. It sounds a little loud, but nice. Awesome. So what I was saying is, I believe that there's an imprint of you in the universe, but I think that your consciousness does stop. So after I die, my consciousness will stop. So it's up to me, while I'm living, to live my best life, to live as positive and as helpful to the universe as I can, because that's... I'm not really going to get a reward out of it, but my reward is going to be how well attuned I am to the universe as I'm traveling through it. And you like it loud. Oh my. Loud is good. Sometimes calm is good though as well. So it just depends on the mood, right? Deep Thoughts by Pegatech. You right, Blinktron? I'll sit there at work, or just, sit there and doing something, and I'll say, I am this amazing entity, and all these people that I meet, all these kids that I'm taking pictures of, all the parents, all the instructors, they're all amazing entities. They have so much interaction on a moment-to-moment basis. As amazing as these particular slices of time are, we're one particle of billions that are on this planet, trillions if you count all of the different life forms that are on this really insignificant third rock from this boring little yellow star. It's just kind of on the outskirts. It's like a backwater arm of the Milky Way galaxy, one of 300 billion. And this galaxy is an insignificant little mundane spiral galaxy in the sea that is the cosmos, and we're fortunate enough to be able to see and interact and do these things and see time, work through time. And then it's like, I gotta reset this guy's password because he can't get into Outlook. Really? Are you kidding me? 51.8. All good, got back to the 51.8. Oh, I do have a 51.8. I did not shoot these at 51.8. I shot these at 2.8 on my 70-200 lens. Alcy is sending in what is that? It's a cool little thing. It looks like a bird of some kind, maybe an angel. Did Rangelic get some new icons, maybe? Sirius is much better. Oh, yes. As far as stars go, Sirius is much better. Giant. It's a blue, isn't it? Very hot. Very hot. I've got... Oh. Let me take the... Oh, she's got a tombstone. He's kicking. I like that. That's a good story. Sony FE shooter here. Gotcha. Oh, Dogie made a huge jump today. I ordered 50 millimeter 1.2. Ooh, 1.2. That's a fast lens. Nice and fast. I'm a little jealous. I did some 50 1.8s. I have a Canon to Sony adapter. I ran it on my Canon for a while, and then when I bought the Sony body, I just got an adapter, so I kept my Canon lenses. I didn't lose too much when I went to the Sony body. And the Canon adapter, there's some constant autofocus that I lost a little bit, but I don't shoot constant autofocus anyways. I shoot one autofocus. I capture my autofocus and then I do my adjustments after that. Zeiss Batis 85 1.8 that I can sell for $850, so that will help. Oh, okay. 85 1.8. That's a really nice lens. That's a Zeiss lens, so that's got some beautiful glass in it. And 85 is nice and long. You can definitely do some really nice portraiture on that. There's not a lot of distortion caused by that long shot, the long focal length. So that's a beautiful lens. Good deal. 85 is too long indoors. Yes, it's so sharp it'll cut you. Yeah, I know. That Zeiss, those Zeiss glasses, the Zeiss glass is just amazing. It's worth it. It definitely cuts you in the pocketbook, that's for sure, but it's worth it. Zeiss is an amazing lens. But yeah, I could see that 85 being a little long. I actually, when I got my Sony body, I ordered a Tamron, the, what is that, 28 to 70 2.8, 24 to 70 2.8, and that's such a lovely lens. I had Zeiss glasses made when I was in Germany. They were the best. Oh, like physical glasses on your face? Wow, I bet you that was amazing to look through. That 24 to 70, I use that. That's my go-to for the wider shots, especially indoors. But I'll throw on my 70 to 200, the 2.8. It's a Tamron as well with the adapter. 70 to 28 2.8 and the 28 to 75 2.8 from Tamron. I love them. That's what I think I got, is the 28 to 75. I'm pretty sure it's back in the closet. I don't have that in front of me. I go, oh yes, you're right. Actually, ooh, too bright. Shadowing is not too dark. It's not dipping into the black too much. We're running pretty good in our mid-range. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's open that up. And do I have... Let's go back to my bridge because... Oh, which... Okay. 5506. Here we are. This is taken on that lens. Does this tell me which lens it is? No. 28 to 75. It's the 28 to 75. This room was really weird. The color balance was what, 3200 with a heavy green. This is 5506. Supposed to be LEDs in this room, but they were soft white LEDs. Yeah, 2800 and a -4 into the green. It was really very yellow when I was shooting, and but the room itself was really got some really cool lights. It had these sconces that were like industrial metal work, and then the lighting above everybody was just really cool. You can kind of see that here in this area here. These lights with them behind it, or with the lights behind the kids, I ended up having to shoot off of the monopod down at 1 click, so it was basically on the ground, shooting up at waist level so I could get, I mean, the lighting was just so nice. As far as the geometric shapes of the lighting, it really was cool. I didn't like shooting all of them there, though, at that low level, because I wanted to try to tell the story of the people a little bit more. Here's two instructors. They're going through what they want the kids to do, what they want the candidates to do, and it's really intense to watch them go through this training. I opened up these pictures and didn't do anything with them. Okay, process that one. I don't really want to do too much for this picture because it's... Alright, so she's offset just enough that it's telling the story of looking at him, so we can draw our attention to the fact that he's kicking... I know she's got a tombstone because I know what's going on, but I don't like cutting him off the knees, but it's fine. There's plenty. Alright, that's that one. So what I've done here is my actions. You can actually see my actions. What it does is I open the image and then I crop it to where I want to do, where I want to go, because I've already done my white balancing. I actually don't like this one, not as much as anticipated. So I'll crop it, and then it'll, if I have any adjustment layers, it'll flatten the image, and it'll save it as full size. So when they're ready to order, I've already got it rendered out at exact same that they've seen it on the web. And then it resizes down to the contract, which is 1080p. These are for advertising on video. And then it saves it again in a different folder, and then it resizes it to my web size, and it throws a sharpen on there. It's a really light sharpen, but it's just enough to try to flesh out the edges just a hair. And then it opens up my watermark, sets the watermark, dumps it into this image, and does a transform into the layer down to the bottom corner, and then sets that watermark at 25%, and then flattens the images and saves it into my web folder. So it dumps it out into web. So that gives me my watermark right there. That way, I just do one button and it does all of my work for me. So it took me a while to get these steps built into it, into Photoshop, but that's my workflow. It just helps my workflow a little better, especially when I'm processing this many pictures. And that's still the first night. I haven't even gotten out of the first night. He might like this picture. I'm gonna go back to button mode. It's a wide adjust. Here it goes. Resize, resize, grab, dump, move, and save. All right. I'm also trying to remember what those instructors said as far as how they're supposed to kick. She's got a nice yell going on here, so that's good. Matter of fact, I might be able to recenter that and use this one. This one's pretty good. I think this one's going to tell a good story because I really want that yell. I'm going to actually bring my blacks up just a hair because I'm starting to lose a little bit on the edge. See this edge right here? My dehaze is fine. I think my whites are up just a little bit. My highlights are up just a hair, and I'm gonna bring my exposure up. Come on. Right there. My vibrance and my contrast are already set, and these are my white balances, so they're already set. My optics are being read correctly. That's fine. I'm doing just a touch of denoising, noise reduction. That's fine, but I like this one. It's got a good balance to it. Let's see if we can actually crop it into a better balance. Bring it down right there. Balance into the thirds. Yes, much better. Let's drop this into Topaz. I don't have the newer version of Topaz. This is my older version. This is the only one that I'm authorized to use. But it does really well. It doesn't lose too much of the detail. Let's go to her face. Smoothed it out, but left the hair. It's got some of the texture of the shirt still and the belt, but it's smoothed out like the skin. You can still just see the hair on the arms. That's good. It really smoothed out the colors in the back. So I'm satisfied with that. How's everybody doing? Are we still hanging in here? Are we still enjoying the stream? Hey! Oh, I need some more Kool-Aid. If your beers are empty, don't forget to tell your flight attendants. Wait, what's going on with my phone? Okay. Interesting. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I have the attention span of a gnat on espresso. Oh, well, I'll have to check the mail tomorrow. I might have some good news. If that's true, then my guy came through on me. Or came through for me. But no, Kellen, I'm probably not that lucky. I like this picture. This is a nice picture. Let's do a wide adjust on it, save it, and move on. Oh, and the last step in my one-touch buttons, my auto adjusters, is it dumps me back out to bridge. So at that point, then I go, all right, so that picture's done. I basically forget about that picture, and I keep going. See, there's no telling while I'm taking the pictures what's going to be most meaningful, at least in a storytelling way. They're so far on the edge of the mat, it loses a lot of the light. And I'm inside a room. It's not very well lit. I'm shooting at ISO 4000 at 1/500th of a second. He's in focus. She's not much in focus, but let's see what happens when we pop it. Let's tickle the data. You want to tickle data? Tickle data. I do believe, though, that if you tickle data, you have to be careful because I think it's illegal in 7 states to tickle your data. It'd be better if she was in focus and he was out, because look at these clowns looking at their phones while they're doing this. Because she's the focus of this picture. He's not. So it would have been better. So I am not going to process this image. And that's fine. I have plenty of images that I can process. Let's do this one. If you see an image that you think I should have processed, feel free to shout it out in chat. Don't forget to hit that. God, what is it in Twitch? Hit the follow. Subscribe if you can. I don't know if that mechanism will work for you. I am still working my way up to affiliate, so it may or may not work for you. But I do plan on doing this quite a bit here in the future. Hopefully, doing this will inspire me to go take more pictures, especially if I get good feedback through Twitch that people are appreciating my stream. See, this is in that room. It's dark as it is in the room, and I'm shooting at 1/500th of a second. So, I kind of lost a little bit of my in the shadows, like right here and under the leg right here, the bottom of this tombstone. The black that's lit is pretty good, like the outer side of the leg, the upper side of this leg. The shirt texture is really neat. The upper side of this tombstone, that looks pretty good. I think the highlights are a little bright on her face, so I'm going to try to bring it down just a hair right there. There we go. Now we're talking. So I wish. Can we bring it up there? Are we going to lose too much of the image for it to be useful? No, I think that works. It rebalances it pretty well. I do want to do some topaz on it, some denoise AI, and see if that helps some of the fabric, because the fabric looks a little bit grainy. Yeah, look at that. It smoothed out the fabric, smoothed out her arm. See how it does on the shirt. The shirt still has a little bit. It's really got some active grain in here. Can we do something with that? That might be too aggressive. Let me switch over to clear. Do a medium. See what happens when we switch over to high. That's a little better. Let's look at this fabric down here. Let's look at the tombstone. I wonder if that is actually on the tombstone. Let's process this. What ISO? 4,000. And 4,000. I think it's on the other page, but run it through Topaz Denoise AI, and 90% of the image clears up. And at this size, at this range right here, it's not bad. I'm happy with this picture. It looks pretty nice. Happy enough to push the button. Ooh, there's contact right there. Shit, wasn't so... Oh, I think that because they were moving so fast, I had to turn things up because I'm running 1500. Yeah, 4000 ISO. AI Sharpen. I have AI Sharpen as well. I ended up getting the Topaz pack. Ooh, I like that one. The Topaz pack back before they had thrown AI out. And I got it like a month before then, and then they released the Denoise AI and the Sharpen AI. And they gave it to me because I had just bought it, and it was like the last version. So they sent me an email saying, hey, we would just release this, and because you've just bought this, we're going to go ahead and release it to you. So I was like, cool. But turns out that was only that first gen plus a year. And so I didn't get any of the updates past the first year, and they're in the second year now, so I don't have the newest version. Dark is just not... I need to drop it into there just a hair. I'm actually going to kick the clarity a touch. Come on. No? Right there. Let's see. So, have I tried Luminar? I have not tried Luminar. What camera? It's the A7 III. Yeah, I like that. That's good balance. We're going to run it through Denoise AI. The fabric is just a little bit noisy. I have not tried Luminar. What is Luminar? This is Denoise AI at 15 and 15. Does good. It did good on his face, but it kept his nose wrinkles right here. I like that. Also looks like it kept his pore structure on his nose. Didn't lose the hair, but the background just absolutely gives milky. I love it. Keeps his arm hair. That's nice. But takes that. Yeah, this is working really good. It's a little noisy. You know, I can't say that this is not in camera because you kind of see how it's in the belt. And I know they've been rolling around and doing all kinds of stuff, so it might actually be on his outfit. But it's small enough because, I mean, this is 100%, and this is 4,000 by 6,000, so yeah, that looks really good. I like that. This is 1/500th of a second. He is actively kicking, and I know this is my son. this one on the right hand side, this one right here, yeah, he kicks like a beast, and it's pretty impressive to watch him kick. But I'm sorry, I got extraordinarily distracted. I need to find out how well the chat is doing on the screen, because that's a new feature that I added. Adds the chat to the screen. I'm very distracted. Hey, speaking of the boy. Hello. I have a green screen. I'm not using the AI. So your creepy arm would dump right in. Nice. I'm so excited. Everybody's in here. Feel free to drop a follow, etc. Blah, blah, blah. I want to see the chat. Is the chat okay on the text? Can you see the text? I can't see the text. I can't read it. Squirrel. You're right. Squirrel. Okay. Thank you, Dougie, for giving me a heads up that you can't read it. I will have to fix that, but I'm not going to fix that now because I'm actually doing things. And, oh, here's actually, see this black belt candidate right here? He's standing right next to me. We have a green screen. Can you see right here? No. No. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, okay. Actually, you know, if I do this.
Good morning.
Oh, wow. See, here he is right here. Black belt candidate success.
Not a candidate
Not
anymore.
a candidate anymore.
Second degree. Let's go.
Second degree.
Woo! Just got
Fantastic. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Woo, man, I'm having a great night. I think that made a noise. I'll have to check that out. It supposedly makes a noise, so yeah.
Look at that guy's form.
It's got great form.
so good.
Look at that. And that's 1/500th of a second, so you know that's smashing that tombstone, right? It's a tombstone, right?
No.
I got it wrong. What is it?
That front bag there, that's a kicking shield.
Kicking shield.
The one in the back that's very blurry,
This one here.
yes, that's
Okay.
a tombstone. It's a 3-sided one.
Oh, is that the one that's like trapezoidal?
Yeah, trapezoidal. Yep.
Oh, see, I thought that was something called something else, and a tombstone was more like a tombstone.
No,
No.
that's called a kicking shield.
Ah.
One of the instructors on the testing.
You
board called it
unfollow.
an uppercut. What?
Blingtron, you're all right. You can keep following, and it's okay. I don't know if it does anything, but does it boost any of my numbers if you unfollow and follow?
No.
No. You don't have to, Blingtron. I appreciate the sentiment, though, because that would be funny. So, yeah, I'm going to process this one. This one's good. I like this one. Crunch, 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 crunch. Out and back. There we go.
This guy's so cool. He can get all the way.
I agree. He should get all the ladies. That must be a tombstone.
That's a tombstone. Yeah. That's a nice tombstone bag, too. That's a fresh one.
Fresh. No, it just annoys you. Oh, okay. Well, I don't like being annoyed.
I know who that is.
Who? This guy?
No, I know who that guy is.
Yes.
Everybody knows who that guy is.
You know who she is?
Yeah.
She's got a gray belt. That's instructor, isn't it? Or
CIT member, yeah.
yeah, CIT.
She
CIT, but not
apparently-
black.
She apparently tore a muscle.
Oh, that's what happened. But she still got her black belt
Uh-huh.
because she powered after she had her torn muscle. She kept going.
I didn't know she had a torn muscle, but apparently she did, so
Wow.
that's some dedication right there.
That is. And that's the black belt spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You have to keep going. You have to push through. This was day one. This is.
Yeah, I know. Bolden fun day. You missed it.
I need a one button. Nice, nice, nice. Kept the tombstone fabric. Look at the tombstone fabric here. Kept that. Smoothed his face. The shirt smoothed out really good. Let's apply that. Chug, 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 chug. It's 28 megapixels of processing. 29.4, something like that. Yeah, see, look at that. Doesn't that look nice? Numbers. Might adjust. What are you talking about numbers? You're going to be an engineer. You got to love numbers.
I didn't say numbers. I said rookie numbers.
Oh, rookie numbers. That would be good advertising. Is that an answer?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, I know that girl is not mean, but I think it's mean.
Nice.
It might ever so slightly hairy on.
It's all part of growing up and being British.
Don't you dare say that to me again.
I'm sorry. I was not actually happy with that. That didn't do good.
You don't want that picture?
Not as is, no.
Alright, well, I'll leave you to it. Once
Here.
again- Oh!
Okay. Here's what I want to do.
You didn't come to practice tonight.
No?
They had practice tonight, and the black belt team, you know, the guys who won the competition,
Oh, yeah.
only 4 people showed up. And they have a performance.
They were, that's better. And because they were waiting on me to do the pictures, right? Oh, my monopod. That's the new one. What you think?
This is new,
Yeah.
weaponizable.
Weaponizable? Yeah, everything's a weapon if you know how to use it.
Use it as a weapon?
As a weapon, yeah.
I was gonna say, because if you know how to use a tripod, then it's not a very good weapon.
Well, I know how to use a monopod.
Yeah, I'm monopod, I mean. But if you know how to use a monopod, it's not gonna be a good weapon. You need to learn how to use a monopod as a weapon.
Yeah.
For it to be a good weapon.
But it's got, I ordered the ball head differently than the monopod because this is a carbon fiber monopod. I have not had a actual where, because I got my last monopod, I got it at the community ministry. Because that was, they had a sale and it
Yeah.
was $5. And it lasted for what, 4 years?
Yeah.
4 years?
So
But-
this should last you your life.
I hope so, because it's carbon fiber. It's nice and light, relatively.
This
But
part can damage though.
yeah, it's got some really nice clamping. Apparently, I'm supposed to be able to adjust those clamps if I want to, but I got this ball head, and I actually ended up getting one of the universal foot, the universal feet. There's a Swiss something feet. I don't remember what the last part is.
Swiss Army feet.
No. But this is a universal foot. This is the same foot that fits on my tripod,
I
my
wish-
Manfrotto.
I wish I had a universal foot.
Your foot's pretty universal.
No, it's not.
Universally stinky. Yeah.
I'm gonna punch you.
Don't punch me. Don't punch me, because then I'll take you out back to shovel.
No, with a monopod.
Oh yeah, you're right. Monopod. The foot is the same as the Manfrotto, so I can mount the feet to the body and to the lens, my 70 to 200, and I won't have to change the feet anymore because the monopod that I had last time had a specific foot for the monopod. Now I have the same foot on the monopod and the tripod. So yeah, I actually used my brain. How freaking rare, right?
I know, right?
Yeah.
There's almost nothing. Hold on, real quick. Let me check. Yeah, still hollow.
Hollow. Yeah.
I could hear that.
But feel how smooth this ball is.
You're live. I'm a minor.
It's a look at the ball. It's silky smooth.
Good luck on the rest of your stream.
Okay.
I'm not watching.
Okay. I love you.
Don't say that after.
What?
Touch my ball. I
Oh.
love you.
Hey, you took it there. I didn't. You nut. Parental amuse. You are correct. This looks like a good advertising picture. I love this because it's got the logo and black belt graduation, and this is just pure advertising here. I love it. All right. Oh. We've done that one. We've done this one. We haven't done this one. Yeah. All right. Back to the instructor. He's teaching something else. Oh, they're doing kicks on one side. Quick, switch to tombstone. Kick on the other side. Quick, do a different type of kick. Look at how much effort he's putting into this. How much power. He's the instructor. He's gonna put some power into it. Come on, give me a story. Parental amusement. Yes. Too bright. My superpower is stopping time. Is that the thing? I can stop time. What's your superpower? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's it. I want to try to take some of that noise out of the side of the face. You gotta smooth it up. Yes. Much better. Let's render that out. I'm gonna bring it in just a hair from that. Put on that line over there. Okay. Yes, much better. I'd adjust. I generally account for 2 hours of post-processing for every hour that I shoot, and that's gotten a lot better. It used to be oh, here we are. It used to be a different percentage. I'd say probably 2.5 to 3 hours per hour, depending on how much volume I had, but I was able to streamline my methods a lot better. Yes, love it. Tonight is the first night that I'm actually using a true green screen instead of the AI. I probably will do this again tomorrow. I'm not going to broadcast tomorrow. Tomorrow is the taping of the Round Table of Fools. It's myself and 3 of my very close friends. The Green Bear, who is twitch.tv/The Green Bear, and DJ Tommy K, who is the primary host of Signal to Noise Radio. He goes by Tom or Tommy or Moshes with Ferrets. He just kind of does whatever the hell he wants to. But Tom is the main dude at stnradio.com. That's his little get together. And then we have Drew. He doesn't really have anything going on right now. Maybe we'll have some good news tomorrow, but as of right now, no. I don't know what the plans are. We might have a special guest. We might not. But we will definitely at least be taping our regular ramblings and get-togethers. But we get together, we just BS like we used to back in the day. We try to have a topic of some kind. We try to have a topic of some kind, generally something that is a topic or a conversation sparker. Like last week we did, or last week I was actually doing this, but the week before that, our topic sparker was try and describe, without laughing, the funniest cartoon you can remember seeing. So specifically, I wasn't really looking for the cartoon. What I was looking for was the conversation to spark, for someone to say, oh yeah, I remember this cartoon, and then they go off on a tangent. So that's where the fun comes in, is the tangents. A platypus? Wait, Perry the platypus? Yes. Process that. Wait, Larry the platypus? My goal tonight is I'm going to go until I am told we are done for the evening. My better half is more aware of my timing than I am, because I will keep going until I fall over, and at that point I won't be able to go to work tomorrow. We can't have that, can we? This is telling me a story. I love it. Nope, we're not wide adjusting it. We are filtering. I want to clean this up, make this a little bit softer. I'm going to increase the noise reduction to 20. 24, fine. How's that do? Kept her hair. That's good. Let's render it. When I look over here, that's my monitor. I used to have my camera over here. I'm going to end up moving it back over here because I'm going to put green screen over here. This is my monitor that has all of my streaming information. So that's handy. And then this side over here that's my main monitor. Looks good. I love it. I love it. Oh no. I don't know what I pushed. That was disgusting. But it did all kinds of stuff. New layer, fill, clouds, find edges, levels, curves, invert, plaster. That is not what I wanted to do. I hit this button. Oh, I'm getting the tell that I need to go ahead and start processing my evening and getting packed up for tomorrow. So I think that's going to be it for tonight. This is the push-ups. Here's kicking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it at this time. Thank you, everybody who has been hanging out. We got up to... what time is this? This is 10:42. We got up to 10:42. So this is going to be it. I appreciate everybody who's been hanging out, and I look forward to doing this again. Let me make sure I have the right one. So, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Smash the follow, hit the subscribe, hit the like, and click the bell for notifications if you're on YouTube, so you'll know when I upload, because I never know. I try to upload pretty often now, especially with this project. But I don't know because I'm still suffering from a half-dead video card. Theoretically, according to the text I got earlier, I might be getting a solution to that, but I don't know. So, have a great evening, and I appreciate you. See ya!
Bye.